Hopefully
Looks like
that's the
internet has dropped all the way out, so I'll start recording.
apologize if you guys get choppy internet. We'll figure this thing out. So yeah, the Bulls off of tiebreaker this morning because our goalies have played so good this weekend. We actually won the tiebreaker against the Mad Hatters and got to come to the championship game. So here we are taking on the Atlanta Phoenix. Phoenix were beat yesterday by the Bulls after a 17-game win streak.
17 games.
17-game win streak. They had not lost in 17 games until the Bulls beat them yesterday. So let's see if the Bulls can't punch them in the mouth one more time and end this season on top.
So it looks like we got Elijah Cole in net for this one. He had a big game yesterday, right about lunchtime when we first got here.
Man, standing all over his head, just stopping everything.
Tab Baker picked up duty between that first game and this one, and man, Tab had an amazing showing.
Yeah, Tab played great both days. Like I said, our goalie play, because we have had way more shots on goal taken against us than we have given. And the goalies have just been absolutely fantastic the past 2 days. So we'll look for Elijah to follow that up. I've already warned our fans not to get us a technical. So mainly that one lady that we're not sure who she even is just came in and started cheering for the Bulls.
Yeah, does anybody claim her?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, hey guys, I see the internet's breaking up. I'll repost this as a video later. It's getting pretty bad, so apologize for that if it gets choppy.
At the end, you'll see a QR code. Maybe this could be stopped if we had, say, like a MiFi router that we carried around and got good cell signal with. Any donations at the end of the game would be extremely helpful for future broadcasts. So about 6 seconds left here. Bulls are picking up the loose pucks here in the net, and we'll get underway. Graham Pugh with the lone goal this morning. Just sniped it in and put it right in the top of the net. What's funny, after chatting with the coaches, they kind of thought that a lower shot was going to end up rolling in instead of the high shot.
Lo and behold.
Graham read the play right, read the goalie right, and put it in right over his shoulder. So headed out here for the Bulls, number 13, Elijah Cole in net. Ethan Buck going to play left defense. Hayes Hallman at right defense. Henry Arns at center. Caleb Dura over at right wing. And Gus Federley at left. Will face off. Won by the Phoenix. Carried into the offensive zone for the Phoenix. Henry Arns picks it up. Dumps it up the wall. They get a shot off. Hayes knocks it off his knee. Bounces over to Ethan, who sends it up to Caleb, who's waiting in the neutral zone. Caleb able to push it on into the offensive zone, chases it, but picked up by the Phoenix. Ethan trying to keep it in. Gus pushes it a little bit farther in, but taken away by the Phoenix. Phoenix hit a shot off, and Elijah Cole with a nice glove save. Hayes in his face the entire time. Was doing a good job of pushing him out. And Elijah looked that one into the glove the entire way. So Remy Uptain, Will Federley, Graham Pugh, Nate Key, and Easton Del Bosco all out on the ice for the Bulls. Phoenix win the faceoff. Easton battling here in the corner. His man for the Phoenix goes down. He pushes it over to Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh now with a head of steam, poked away right as he went to exit the defensive zone. But he picks it back up. Tries to center a pass over. Pass intercepted by the Phoenix. And now headed the other direction. Easton got caught in a sword fight.
Ooh, no call there? Ah, there we go.
And there we get a call as Nate Key was drugged down.
So we'll be on our first power play 10 minutes and 34 seconds into this one.
And Easton was in good position on that guy, but he got kind of his stick held up there. And then the forward had actually gotten around him while he was in the middle of that stick battle. So good job there holding off a goal. Tab Baker over at right wing, Tab Baker over at left wing, Henry Arns at center. Hayes and Ethan back in on defense. Henry takes a shot off the faceoff, trickles towards the goal. Keegan Brennan now picks it up, sends it around to Hayes, up the boards. Hayes takes a shot from the deep position. Tab Baker almost puts it in off a backhand. So we told the defensemen they got to shoot this game. And Hayes right there with his first shot shows us why it's so important. Kim coming in, works it around, sends it to Elijah. Hayes holds it on his stick till Elijah covers. Great stop there by Elijah. Good job there by Hayes to hold the rebound until Elijah could jump on top of it. Gus, Graham, Hayes, Caleb, and Ethan all out on the ice. Graham takes the face-off, tied up at the ref's feet. He cannot get it out. Finally, Kim does. Centers a shot. It goes right in front of the goal. Hayes will pick it up, works around one guy, looks across ice, sends one to Gus, who's waiting at the blue line. Gus now dumps it into the offensive zone. Ethan Buck keeps it in. Puck shoots up high in the air. Phoenix glove it down. Phoenix now bring it into the Bulls' defensive zone. Work around Ethan. Go to get a shot off. Bouncing around in front of the net. Rebound over to Caleb Duro, who's headed out of the zone with a full head of steam. Caleb carries it in. Knocked away just the last second, but he backhands one over to Hayes, who takes a flinging saucer shot over to the goal. Bounces off the goalie's pads. Graham Pugh now dumps it back around. Caleb Duro finds it. Caleb battling along the boards. Puck going the other direction. It is on target. And Elijah Cole just watches it right past the goal. Looked like it was a little bit more on target than that, but we will have an icing on the Atlanta Phoenix. So some really good offensive pressure here. Some good shots. And we'll have a full line change. Easton Del Bosco, Remy Uptain coming out for the D. Nate Key over at right wing. Henry Arns at center. And that looks like Will Federley over at left. So off the faceoff, it gets back to Remy Uptain. Remy tries to send it forward. Blocked down by the Phoenix. Easton Del Bosco now trying to dump it back out of the zone. Will Federley able to send it out. Nate Key's going to charge into the neutral zone. Henry Arns picks off that pass. Gets over to Remy. Remy back to Henry. And now the Phoenix is coming back into the offensive zone. They get a shot off. Elijah looks it all the way in, knocks it down. Remy sends it back around to Henry. Henry here in the corner. Looks up, he's got Nate in front of him. He backhands a saucer pass over to Nate. Nate tries to corral it in, sends one back to Henry. Phoenix doing a good job of cutting our passing lanes off here early in the game. Easton Del Bosco now comes back around. Easton met by a white jersey, sends it around to Nate Key. Nate looks up, backhands one, trying to get it out of the zone. Nate lost it at his feet. Good job there by Easton, stopping that goal from being on target. Knocks it away. Still, Bulls unable to clear the zone. Henry will challenge. Picked up by Nate. Nate will backhand it out, where Henry ends up picking it up. Henry carries it into the neutral zone. Then Remy picks up the loose change. Remy sends it up the boards, flips it into the offensive zone where Graham's waiting at the blue line. Remy again able to keep it in. Sends it over to Graham, and a backhand trickles in front of the net. Almost a goal there by Gus Federley. I'm sorry, by Will Federley, who's still out there. A long shift for Will. So we got Tab, Graham, Remy, Easton, and Keegan all out there. Remy looked to pass. Puck just slid off his stick, and Phoenix pick it up and take a shot. Elijah Cole with another good save. Covers it up, and we'll have a face-off here in the Bulls' defensive zone. So Henry at center, Caleb at right wing, Will at left. I'm sorry, Gus at left. Parker and Hayes in for the defense. Phoenix are out to face off. Get it back and try a shot. But nothing on it. Henry picks up the rebound. He's going to work it along the boards, getting tripped up the whole way, able to keep his feet. Comes across the neutral zone, sends a puck towards the net. Henry is going to get called. Well, I'd say he's going to get called for a trip. Looks like it's a delayed penalty on the Phoenix.
I think that's on Henry.
Thought it was too, but
yeah, that's on Henry. Got him a roughing
right.
call.
Yep. So Henry headed to the box. Bulls on their first penalty kill. It'll be Hayes, Keegan, Graham, and Ethan. Graham pushes the face off right through the legs of Kim. Keegan knocks it away. Graham sends it up and out. A little help from Keegan. Centering pass cut off by Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck pokes it away again. Hayes now picks it up. Hayes looking for Keegan along the boards. A shot, and Elijah looks it all the way in, drops it for Ethan. Ethan flips it along the boards. A high dump into the offensive zone by the Phoenix. Phoenix captain picks it up, tries a wraparound. He thought he was going to come around the other side, and Elijah stood tall right there, able to knock it away. Ethan had lost his stick in the process. Hayes now picks it up in the corner. Hayes trying to get a handle on the puck, coming around to the other side, trying to stick lift. Hayes knocks it away. Ethan now comes in, bodies a man into the wall. And now Graham Pugh's just going to dump it all the way down. They're going to kill that penalty. So 5:29 left here in the first. Score at 0. And a great penalty kill by that line.
And we know the internet's bogging down, guys. So we'll repost this as a smooth video later, but hang in there with us.
So Nate Key, Remy Uptain, Henry Arns at center. Will Federley and Del Bosco all out on the ice. Del Bosco has it. Pushed it up the boards to Henry. Henry tries to send it on to a waiting Will Federley. Can't quite get it there. Del Bosco has it again. Tries to send it up. Nate Key able to clear the zone. Phoenix go to dump it in. Nate Key knocks it away. Nate again digging up. Remy Uptain has it. He's going to cross ice pass over to Easton. Easton wasn't quite ready for that one, but he does pick it up. Sends one up into the neutral zone. Pass cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix take a long shot, knocked down by Easton. They get it right back on their stick, and another shot right in front of the goal. And Elijah with another save.
We've got to generate some offense here. Spending a whole lot of time on our end.
A lot of time on our end. This towards the end of this period. So Graham Pugh at center. Gus Federley, Tab Baker, our wingers. Ethan Buck and Parker Allen, our defense. Graham wins it backwards to Ethan Buck. Ethan looks to the boards, sends it up, trying to find Gus. Tab takes the stab at it, knocks it away. Shot on goal, and Elijah dove a little late, ended up under his leg pad. But he does save that one. That puck was coming in a little slower than I think anybody had anticipated. Puck drops again. Graham Pugh sends it over to Gus. Gus immediately taps it up to Tab. The Phoenix now have it coming back through the neutral zone. Poked away by Graham. Graham gets it over to Gus. Gus knocks it into the offensive zone. Gus able to keep it in. Gus has it on his stick, beats his man. Gus still trying to hang in there. Swings around. Graham comes over. And now it's coming the other direction. Phoenix coming in. They get tied up, and we got an offsides. It's kind of funny because their center was bringing it in, and one of their wingers just could not quite get out of the way. And they almost pushed each other into the offensive zone, causing the offsides.
That winger took a chance to push on Ethan, and I think that's what pulled him off sides.
Yeah.
He just passed it and kept skating. It'd have been okay.
You're not going to push on Ethan very much.
No.
So Henry Arns gets it over to Keegan Brennan. Keegan now skating through the neutral zone. Defense all over the place for the Phoenix, though. Keegan sends it around, trying to find somebody there in the middle. Hayes picks it up. Hayes takes a shot. Bouncing around. Looked like a good look there. Can't tell who that is tied up in the center. That was Caleb Duro doing some dirty work down low. Phoenix tries to send it out. We should have an icing here.
So good look down there. Again, like you said, Tyler, those bombs from the blue line from our D-men are what's going to help us today.
Well, I mean, every single one of them, it's given rebound opportunities. The Phoenix come away with it off the faceoff. Del Bosco and Hayes both heading back. Del Bosco takes a stab at it. And Elijah Cole gloves another one.
And that's Elijah's mom you can hear screaming in the background.
So that was a good look there. Del Bosco took a stab at it, and when he did, the guy just able to keep control of the puck and get a shot off. But he had pushed him far enough out to where Elijah was able to look that one in. Graham Pugh gets the face-off, sends it forward, but intercepted by the Phoenix. Remy Uptain now come to the corner, sends one up the boards, looking for Nate Key. Nate Key lost it at his feet for a second, but then backhands it up towards Graham. Graham able to finally knock it out of the zone. Phoenix quickly take it back over, push it right back. Ethan now takes it, sends it out of the zone. Phoenix come back in. Ethan battling along the boards, gets it over to Graham. Graham tries to send it out, hits Will Federley right in the back. And now the Phoenix hit another shot on goal. It bounced up and around and cleared out by Graham. Another shot from the D-man. Great job there by Elijah. It went up and around the inside or the outside of the post. And close call there. Good job by Graham to finally find the loose puck and knock it away. So Henry Arns, Parker Allen, Easton Del Bosco, Tab Baker, and Gus Federley all out on the ice. Parker Allen sends it up the boards looking for Tab. Tab stopped it with his feet and then sent it on into the neutral zone. Collected back by the Phoenix. This will be Parker's puck as the Phoenix dump it back into the corner. Parker sends it up the boards, goes through, off the board and through Tab's legs, but also through a Phoenix player's legs. And now Gus Federley giving chase through the neutral zone. Henry Arns read that pass and picked it off. Comes in hot to the offensive zone. One guy falls. He takes a shot off the back side of the post. Parker Allen now steps up, finds it on his backhand, tries to knock it away. Parker again gets it on his forehand, knocks it along the boards. Pass picked off by Kim, and Henry Arns squeezes him along the boards. Good job by Henry as he was entering the zone with some speed. Kim will come around looking for another opportunity. Sends one back to his D-man who sends it back across ice. Bulls in good position. Good stick lift there by Easton Del Bosco. Coming around the corner. Easton still has it, working up the boards. Sends it out of the zone. Gets it over to Gus. Gus now flips it into the neutral zone. Gus challenges again. Finds Henry Arns. Henry Arns working through. Gets it into the offensive zone. Still kicking and screaming all the way in. This Phoenix team is not going to let them have an easy shot. Henry still staying with them the entire time. Henry, one hand on his back, just trying to keep up with them as the Phoenix take it behind their own net, working all the way into the offensive zone. Parker Allen right there along with Easton Del Bosco. They get a shot off, and it goes wide of the net. Phoenix now with it again. Work around Gus. Work around Parker. This line has been out for a long time. You can tell we got some tired legs, as that would not have happened with some fresh legs. So now tons of Bulls swap out. We got Remy Uptain and Hayes Tallman in on D. Hayes goes down. Remy's got to step up. Oh, Hayes back on his feet. Oh, Hayes sends one right to the ref. Almost took him out. That was a long shift.
Yes,
and
it was.
A lot of close calls.
So some good offensive looks there toward the end of the period. We just got to get more of them.
Yeah, we got to get a lot more offensive looks, a lot more shots. But guys playing hard.
Again, if you're watching, we know that the internet is not doing right here this afternoon. Not sure what's going on, but if you're watching and you want to drop us a message in the chat feature, please feel free. Let us know you're here.
If you can hear us.
That's right. You should be able to hear us, but
if you can hear us, it is still 0-0 at the start of the second period. Graham Pugh is going to take the face-off. Hayes and Remy back in for the defense. Keegan Brennan over at right wing and Caleb Duro at left. Face-off goes to the Phoenix. Kim works his way all the way in, takes a shot, goes behind the net. Graham Pugh meets him there. Graham comes away with it. Graham looks up, tries to send a pass up to Caleb, just off the end of Caleb's stick, but it does work out of the zone. Remy will meet it there in the corner, picks it up, takes it behind his own goal, chased the entire way by a Phoenix player who's half hooking him, and I think we get a call there for a hook. Yep, sure do.
Sweet. So we'll go on a power play again.
So Bulls on a power play, and we head down into the Bulls offensive zone for this power play face-off. It's going to be Will Federley, Henry Arns, Nate Key, Hayes, Hallman, and Ethan Buck. All out for this power play.
All right, somebody watch this. This will be the Henry Arns set up Hayes Hallman for a blue line shot.
Hayes gets it. Hayes takes a bouncing shot and it bounces in!
High stick. No, high stick. You can't throw your stick up that high. But hey,
come on.
I called the play.
You called it.
I called the play.
You called it. A high stick pulls the goal off the board. I'm just curious. I didn't see the high stick. Who was it?
That was Henry. He threw his hands up like
he knew it. He knew it. So off the face-off, Henry wins it again, sends it over. Henry now with a head of steam coming into the offensive zone. We have offsides.
I'm not sure how that was offsides.
I didn't see an offsides
right
either.
Right by each other.
We'll face off again here in the neutral zone, 44 seconds. Lots happened in 16 seconds. Puck drops. Henry sends it over to Nate. Nate flips it up into the neutral zone. Phoenix get it. Oh, just off the end of Hayes' stick. He was trying to steal the board there. He's going to take it behind his own net. Phoenix kind of playing back on their heels. Hayes sends one cross ice over to Henry. Henry now with some open ice. Henry comes into the zone, looks back, sends one back to Hayes. Hayes fires another one. Bounce off. Nate Key almost puts one in, up and over the goal. Nate was on point. Hayes fires another one, bouncing over for Will. Will sends one back, picked off. Phoenix headed the other direction. Only Hayes back. Ethan chasing him. Hayes changes directions. Wide goal. A wide shot there for the Phoenix. And the power play is over. We'll go back to full strength. They get a shot off. Elijah knocks it down. Ethan Buck there to sweep it away. Ethan Buck now brings it behind his own goal. Immediately met by another player. And now Henry on a fast break. Henry's only got one man to beat. Oh, man, that Phoenix team back checks so quick, though. Henry will dump it in. Wait for a line change. Phoenix pick it up behind their own goal. Will Federley gives chase. And we have nobody back on defense. Hayes had skated up as Henry was doing the line change. Great job there by Graham Pugh coming off the bench. Able to knock that fast break away. And here comes some cheetah blood. Come on, Graham Pugh. Oh, he lost an edge as he came in, but we get an offsides. Graham Pugh just lost that edge as he was about to cross the blue line. I could feel that one.
Yeah. You could tell Graham could taste it. He already knew he had a score there and just tripped.
That was a double bacon cheeseburger waiting. Graham Pugh wins the faceoff, sends it back to Easton Del Bosco. Picks it up, looks for an open lane, passes it back to Graham. Graham now working into the offensive zone, picked up by the Phoenix. Graham's going to get a shot off, but not before the Phoenix knock it away. Oh, wow, great job there by Federley. Poked it away right before the Phoenix were able to clear it out. The Phoenix are able to finally clear it out. Remy Uptain will chase it all the way down into the defensive zone. Takes it behind his own goal. Remy now changes directions. Comes back the other way. He's got Tab ahead of him. Tries to send one up to Tab. Knocked away, though. And now we got Gus Federley. Dumps it into the corner. Chases it the whole way. Tab Baker knocks that one away. Oh, Remy gets tied up. He goes down. Works over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns has Tab Baker right in front of him. Henry trying to work through the middle of the defense. Oh, Henry doing some fancy footwork, but taken away. It ends up going back to Easton, who takes a shot from the D. And Tab Baker chases it in, knocks it away. Phoenix now trying to bring it back out. Tab not letting them have an easy way out. Phoenix tried to center a pass. Easton Del Bosco picks it up. Still battling there in the neutral zone. Henry Arns picks it up along the boards. Henry trying to work through the middle of the defense. Tied up again. He's got two men on him every time he touches the puck. And we finally get a whistle.
Not sure what that was.
Not sure either. It wasn't offside. Well, I don't know. It could have been offsides.
Maybe it was.
They could have caught the Phoenix there in a line change, but not real sure. So it's 7:57 left here in the second. Score tied at 0. Phoenix trying to come away with it. Bulls are not going down easy.
Caleb Doro applying some of that sandpaper.
Caleb is absolutely having a good tournament this weekend. Puck goes all the way into the Bulls' defensive zone where Parker Allen will come around, send it along the boards, looking for Keegan. Keegan picks it up. He's able to flip it along the wall and get it out. Keegan in a foot race with 3 Phoenix players, and he's right there with all 3 of them. Keegan still fighting for it deep in the Bulls' offensive zone. Puck works out towards Parker. Parker tries to keep it in. Henry Arns with a nice poke check. And now Phoenix headed the other direction. Bulls all over them, though. These blue jerseys are just swallowing up every opportunity the Phoenix get. They try a center pass, Phoenix does, and Henry Arns cuts it off, so the Phoenix are going to have to reset as it's cleared out. And now we get an offsides again on the Atlanta Phoenix. And the Bulls will take this opportunity for a full line change and head back out into the neutral zone for a face-off.
What was it Hayes told you? They all want this?
They all want it, and you can tell, man, this is more energy and more heart than I've seen the guys play with in a long time. So Ethan Buck and Easton Del Bosco in on defense. Graham Pugh, Will Federley, and Nate Key all skating out forward. Man, that was a good dump out. Nate chased it down, kept it alive long enough for Graham Pugh to come in. Graham charging hard along the boards. Oh, Graham goes down as he lost an edge in the corner. Got it up, still able to pass it out to Nate. And now the defense on its heels. Easton turns around. Ethan turns around. Both of them in good position. They do get a shot off wide of the goal. Ethan's going to pick up the loose change. They try a centering pass. Loose in front of the net. They get another shot off, and they had the back door man ready to hit it in. Elijah in good position, sealing up that pipe. Ethan now takes the puck. Ethan going to send this all the way up the boards, looking for Nate. Bounces off of Nate and over to Graham. Graham dumps it into the offensive zone where he's going to skate over to the bench and switch out for Henry. Henry coming in with a fresh pair of legs. Immediately jumps on defense as Phoenix carried it straight across the neutral zone and get a shot off. It's going to be wide. Nate Key's going to chase it along the boards. Nate dumps it out into the neutral zone, just past the stick of Kim. Gus chases it into the corner, loses an edge. Tab takes a poke at it. Kim works around Henry. Last two people there, Ethan and Easton. Both of them have been on the ice for a long time. Kim works around Ethan. Kim gets a shot off. Elijah knocks it down. Can't tell where the puck is. Finally comes out, and Ethan's got it. Ethan still in the corner battling. Tab tries to knock it out. Trying to clear the zone. Able to clear the zone. Nice job there by Tab. The Phoenix wait for everybody to get back on sides. Dump it in. Tab trying to clear it back out again. A little help from Gus. Ethan knocks one up and out. So everybody will have to skate all the way down ice. This should give the Bulls a chance to
that was tipped.
Switch out.
That was tipped. A Phoenix player knocked that down out of the air. That should not have been an icing call.
Either way, I'm okay with it. We needed a line change. We had some tired legs out there, especially on defense, as Easton and Ethan have been out there for probably a good 2.5 minutes. And that was a lot of back and forth for 2.5 minutes. Graham Pugh takes the face off, gets it over towards Keegan Brennan. Phoenix get a shot off. Again, too high. Keegan knocks that one towards the blue line. Graham Pugh tries to seal up the boards and gets it over towards Remy. Remy able to push it into the neutral zone. Phoenix pass it out. Graham waiting for Keegan to get back on sides. Keegan hops back on and puck taken away. Hayes now gives chase as they center one. Remy picks up that centering pass. Remy now looking up, trying to find somebody to pass it to along the boards. Caleb flips one up, gets it out into the neutral zone. Hayes now pick it up. Hayes has some wide open ice in front of him. Works it along the boards. Graham stays back. Hayes looking for somebody to pass it to. Hayes still trying to make a few guys miss. He passes one towards the middle. Graham's there. Just over second. Graham fires one away. Almost goes in. Just a little high. Hayes steals it away. Now Caleb, who had jumped back into defense, steals it away. Hayes dumps it back to Caleb. Hayes still working through the middle of the defense. Sends one over towards Keegan. Keegan tries to find it on his stick, but the Phoenix able to clear it out. So now Remy will give it chase all the way down to the end. They've already waved off the icing. Remy will be the first one there. Some good looks there. Man, I can't believe Graham didn't score on that one. He shot it just over the net. 2 inches lower, and that would have been in. So nice pass there in front of Elijah. And Keegan cuts it off. Keegan with a little hop step comes into the offensive zone, poked away, and he goes down. Quickly followed up by Graham. Graham hops over Keegan. Graham now tries to center one. He's just too far behind the goal. Goes off the back of the goal. Keegan gets a shot off. Oh!
That's it.
And Caleb Duro cleans it up. I don't know who, actually I know Caleb scored it. I don't know who gets the assist, if it was Keegan or Graham, but man, That line just kept digging and digging and digging, and the Bulls go on top 1-0 off of Caleb Duro. Caleb Duro staying at home right in front of the goal, just stuffs it in. Told you the kids had a great tournament this weekend. Deserved that goal.
Absolutely. Just sandpaper, just wearing them down.
Yeah. So Henry Arns off the face-off, comes away with it, dumps it into the offensive zone. Gus Federley, who was charging for it, just lost an edge and able to keep his balance, but lost a step or two coming in. Henry Arns now tries to poke it away. Easton Del Bosco will pick it up in the defensive corner. Oh, a center pass by Phoenix goes right in front. They couldn't get a shot off quick enough, but they were in good position to. Henry staying with them all the way behind the goal. They're trying to come all the way back around. Defense just gritty today. Gets over to Easton. Easton almost had one yesterday in this game. He keeps coming back around. He's getting pinched along the boards at the red line. Nate comes in to help him out. Easton still trying to battle with it. Phoenix comes away. Phoenix able to dump it into the offensive zone. Parker Allen's going to come around his own goal, send it around the boards. 3 Phoenix players there waiting on it. Henry able to knock that one away. Cross-ice pass to the D-man. They take a shot, bouncing towards the goal. Henry jumped, trying to block it. They get another shot off. It's loose. Elijah's all over it. No goal.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
He picks it up and hands it to the ref. Wow.
I can't tell. Did they call it a goal or not?
No, they waved it off. They waved it
off.
off.
I saw this at first, and then I saw his hand go down twice.
He was pointing at the far dot.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So a minute 16 left. So Elijah, man, what a great save there. Again, we can't see great from this end, but I'm sure he was standing on his head saving that one. So puck goes back to Hayes. Hayes lost his feet. Ethan Buck comes in to help him out. Ethan works around the referee, sends one up to Tab, bounces off Tab's skates, and gets over to Gus Federley. Gus Federley on a little bit of a fast break, centers one just off the mark. Gus goes down hard along with one of the Phoenix players. Now Phoenix headed back the other direction. Hayes and Ethan both in good position. Ethan pokes that pass away. The Phoenix still carried into the offensive zone. Oh, and Ethan's going to get called for a trip here, so the Bulls will be headed on a... Oh, if they don't score, let's get it out. There we go. Tab touches it. Ethan will head to the box. With 32.1 seconds left in this second period, Bulls on a penalty kill. Yeah, that was a good call. He had his stick under his feet and pulled. So
stick to the skates.
You can't do that.
I mean, you can.
You can.
But it's a penalty.
You'll just end up in the box.
That's right.
So the ref's doing a much better game calling this time than last time. Face-off goes to Phoenix. Phoenix take a slap shot towards the goal. It's wide. Keegan battling along the board. Steals it away. Keegan looking for some open ice. Sends it all the way through, and we should have an icing here. Yep. Keegan, great job clearing that puck out. It's going to be Easton, Henry, Hayes, and Keegan all out on the ice.
19 seconds off that penalty.
Yep, 13.2 seconds left here in the second period. Henry knocks the face-off forward. They get a shot off right off the face-off, and Elijah takes it off his chest guard. Another shot from the D-line. It looked like it was going to be a get a cross-ice pass. Henry breaks it up, and we have the end of the second period. Bulls playing their hearts out.
Man, what a showing here. Lots of good offensive opportunities being made. Defense just bombing that goalie, and one of those rebounds is going to stick eventually. So boys will get a word from Coach Allen. Didn't thank our coaches before the game started like I usually do. Coach Allen, Coach Arns, and Coach Uptain. Appreciate all the time you volunteer with our boys. All right. We got 27 seconds left on the penalty kill for Ethan for the trip. We got Henry Arns, Keegan Brennan, Hayes Hallman, and Easton Del Bosco coming out here for the face-off. Phoenix win it, but Henry pressures forward. Phoenix goes down, and Henry chipping this one around. It finally gets on the stick of a Phoenix player, and they advance. Take a shot, shut down by Elijah Cole. Henry back for the face-off. Henry wins, pushes forward. Phoenix pick it up right at the blue line. They try to take a shot. Picked up by Hayes Hallman. Hayes waits, fires up to Henry. Henry loses it behind him, and the Phoenix recover, advance in the defensive zone. They take a shot, deflected high by the glove of Elijah Cole. Phoenix pick it up. They take another shot. It's right in the center. Elijah deflects that one. Phoenix loses it. Henry Orange trying to clear the zone there. The captain pushing right through the center. Phoenix recovered. Take another shot. Elijah knocks that one down. Hayes Hallman battling off his belly, off his knees, trying to move, trying to make something happen. Keegan Brennan pokes that one forward. Keegan's got some open ice in front of him. One man to beat. Keegan on the offense and pickpocketed away by the Phoenix. Number 28, Wheels, skates through, takes a shot, and it goes right over Elijah's glove hand. That's going to make it 1-1. Elijah's got to play out farther. He's getting comfortable up underneath that crossbar. So here we go. Graham Pugh out to take the face-off. Graham wins this one forward, but the Phoenix recover. They push forward. Hayes Hallman puts it on the stick and sends one back right at him. There's a battle right at the blue line with Nate Key. Nate goes down. Graham's digging for it. 3 Phoenix players in that scrum. 4 Phoenix players.
Phoenix come away with it. Hayes tries to take a swipe at it. Ethan holds his man against the wall. Graham Pugh comes in to help. Graham whiffs on the first one, but able to send it up the wall. Trying to find Will. And we're going to get an icing. .10 left to play here in the third period. All tied up at 1 after the last goal there by the Phoenix. Henry Arns at center. Tab Baker at right wing. Gus Federley at left. Ethan Buck and Remy Uptain on the defense. Henry Arns pushes this forward. Phoenix get a little bit of a shot off, but blocked up well by the Bulls defense. Ethan Buck battles along the boards. They get a shot off and almost ricocheted off of Remy's stick. Elijah in good position though. Remy still holds on to it. He has a diving Pierce right behind him. Henry Arns scoops it away, works around one along the boards. Henry now working it out. He sends one up to Tab, just off the edge of Tab's stick. Tab now skating into the offensive zone for it. They're coming into the corner. Tab tries to center one. Pass cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix sent a nice pass all the way up, and they got a wide open goal. Remy trips a man up. They wanted a call there. You could tell the Phoenix was looking for a call on that trip.
Remy played the puck, though. I mean,
exactly.
He passed it to Tab. Tab shot a howitzer down. I thought that was going to be an icing call, but somehow we're facing off in their end. I'm confused. Okay, whatever.
It's going to be Graham Pugh at center. Caleb Duro over at left. Keegan Brennan at right. Hayes flips one up to Keegan. Keegan tries to flip one to the center. Cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix coming around our own goal, but not before they're met by Caleb Duro, who knocks it away. Graham sends it all the way back around, trying to clear some open room. Phoenix now headed the other direction, bringing it across center ice. Hayes and Parker in good position. Graham stays right there with them. They get a shot off, and Elijah looks that one all the way in. If you can force these guys to shoot from the point, Elijah's got time to react. And defense did a good job there, just pushing them out. So now Del Bosco and Ethan come in defense. Will Federley, Henry Arns, and Nate Key all skating forward. Henry Arns sends that one up. Almost clears it, but unable to. Nate Key now has it. He's going to push it out into the neutral zone. Nate Key immediately met by white jersey. He goes down. Nate back on his feet, still battling for it. Henry Arns has it, works along the boards. Henry back to the center. Henry takes a long shot, bouncing. Goalie knocks it away with his leg pad. Phoenix coming the other direction. Phoenix coming all the way in. Bulls kind of all on top of each other. Henry stays with them. They get a center pass off. It's loose in front of the goal. Elijah's trying to get it and finally does. I don't know. It wasn't Elijah who had it. I think Ethan had stepped on it or something.
I thought Easton Del Bosco dove on it.
I didn't know who. I didn't know who had it.
1-1, 8:03 left on the clock.
So Graham, Tab, Gus, Hayes, and Remy all out on the ice for the Bulls. Graham sends the face-off over to Tab. Tab flips it up, trying to send it out. Tab putting his body in the middle of everybody and just knocking them away. Hayes trying to clear it out. Tab finishes the job. Puck in the neutral zone. Tab finds it, escapes. Sends a pass over to Gus. Phoenix able to get it out of the zone. And now they charge hard in. They send a shot flipping and turning all the way in. Just wide of the goal. Graham knocks that one away. Gets it back over to Tab. Phoenix circling around. Hayes jumps in front of it. Remy's turn to flip it up. Remy flips one into the neutral zone. Tab chasing it in. Remy again knocks it away. Hayes has it. He's looking for some open space. Gets one over to Tab. Phoenix in the middle of a line change. Bodies just all over the place. And now Kim coming in hot. Has Hayes right in front of him. Hayes gets tripped up, but knocks Kim to the side when he does. Kim tries a centering pass. D pass goes up and over the goal. And it bounced all the way off the wall and back in front of the net. Or Elijah able to sweep it away. Graham and Hayes team up on that one to send it out of the zone and clear it out. Tab chases that one over. Hayes will be the first one over. I take that back. Ethan off the bench is going to watch that one all the way in and let Elijah cover it so the Bulls can take a controlled line change here. So Caleb, Keegan, and Henry skating forward. Ethan and Easton at defense. Face off. Won by the Bulls, but pushed over to a Phoenix player who takes a shot from the defensive position. Ethan Buck now picks it up, sends it around the boards, looking for Caleb. Caleb flips one along the wall. Phoenix take it away again. Caleb now with it again, sends it over to Keegan. Keegan working across the center of the ice. Keegan with some speed, works into the zone. Met immediately at the wall. Phoenix take it away. Work it all the way back around to the corner. Henry tried to knock it away. And now the Phoenix coming in hot. Ethan Buck pushing to the outside. Ethan doing a good job again, just pushing them out, pushing them out, pushing them out. And they get a shot off. Elijah with a kick save. Ethan Buck gets spun around. Easton now backhands one over to Keegan. Keegan looking up. Gonna skate it out of the zone. Hopefully gets it out of the zone, and we have an offsides. Nope, we got a hook.
I think that's on Ethan. I thought. Well, maybe that was on the Phoenix. Yep, looks like that was on the Phoenix. So, no? No. 23. We don't have a 20. So that was a hook on the Phoenix. on Chance Pierce.
All right,
And
so
a lot of
Hayes,
power
Easton,
play.
Ethan, Graham, and who's that? Nate. Nate over at right wing. Graham pushes the face-off forward. Phoenix come away with it. Ethan skating up on a forward position. Knocks that one away. Phoenix try to clear it. Easton sends it over to Hayes. Hayes can't hang on to it. Hayes trying to get control of it. Gets it over to Nate. Phoenix still have it. Ethan jumps in, working his body along the boards. Still has control of it. Sends one back to Easton. Easton sends a bouncing puck towards the net. Phoenix cut that shot off, and now the Phoenix headed the other direction. Easton with a swipe and then a kick out with his skate. Nice job there, Easton. Easton charging at the red line, gets it over to Nate. Nate with a one-on-one opportunity here. Nate coming in, using his body, gets knocked down. Lots of battle in there in the corner. Ethan gets it over to Easton. Easton tries to send a cross-ice pass. And Phoenix now at full strength, come away with it, charging hard into the defensive zone. Easton trying to push him out. Hayes dives in front. Elijah with a good save there. It did get to Elijah as he knocked it away. And now we have a delay of game on Nate Key, who backhands that one up and into the bench. So Hayes and Remy out for the defense. Caleb, our lone goal today, out at left wing. Henry Arns at center and Keegan Brennan at right. Henry trying to skate it out of the zone, gets it knocked away. Caleb ends up with it. Works it on into the offensive zone. He's skating around the far wall. He looks up, trying to find somebody to center it to. Gets it right in front of the goal. Keegan Brennan's there. Bouncing puck. Keegan went down to his knees trying to get a shot off. Phoenix coming the other direction. Hayes knocks that one down with a shin guard. Another shot on goal. Caleb changes directions, looks up, sends one back around, trying to find Keegan on the other side of the ice on the boards. Keegan flips it along the wall, still unable to clear it. Bulls need to get this one out of the zone. They have possession of it. Remy will skate it around his own goal. Hayes puts a block on the one man that can get him. Remy now skates right in front of his own net. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous play there by Remy, but it works out in his favor as he gets it out of the zone and able to get it up to Keegan. Phoenix now carry it in. Hayes pushes Kim all the way along the boards, followed by Henry helping him out. Kim had no shooting lane there, no passing lane either, and Hayes takes it away. They do get a shot off. Hayes picks that shot off. Hayes skating forward, works around one. Hayes skating up. He's got Keegan over to the middle. Hayes continuing to use his body along the boards. Looks up, centers one for Keegan. Picked off by the Phoenix. Hayes steals it away. Not going to be denied. Keegan again almost tried to get a shot off, just couldn't. Phoenix taking it away. And Hayes has been out on the ice a long time. Time for a line change. Henry looks up. Ethan sends one over. All day they're just waiting to take a shot. Oh, almost get one in. Go to the other side. Go to the other side. Hayes scoops it up. Hayes tries to clear it out. Right back to another Phoenix guy. This is when you'd love to be able to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Ethan now has it. Sends it back along the boards. Knocks his man down. Loose puck. Hayes just needs to clear it out. He sends it up to Henry. Henry skating with a full sheet of ice in front of him. Man, the back check of these Phoenix players is so fast. They get back and in position. So Henry dumps it into the offensive zone. He's going to look back at the bench. Easton Del Bosco now came in for Hayes. Graham Pugh out there. We're going to have a tripping. I didn't see who that was on.
Nate Key.
Nate Key. So I think Nate had Nate just come in?
Believe
from
so.
From the bench. Got him tripped up.
1:31 left on the clock, and we got to kill a minute penalty here.
Not the way you want to go down.
No.
Here in the final minute and a half. Looks like we got a timeout by one of the teams. I'm not sure which one decided to call that one.
That was us. I heard Coach Upton yell it from here.
Well, smart timeout. Let's chat about it. Minute and a half left. A minute on the penalty. And a tie game at 1. This is for the entire season here. As the Bulls earn their spot coming from a 3rd seed. And here playing in the championship. Oh, you can tell these kids want it. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, they've been hungry all game.
This has been the best game I think they played all season, to be honest.
Got to dig deep here. Minute and a half, lay it all out.
Yep, they're tired. But this is it. This is for the season. Graham Pugh takes the face off. Phoenix hit a shot off. Elijah knocks it down. Hayes tries to swipe it up. Hayes takes it away. He sends one up the boards. Phoenix tries to send it back deep. And Henry Arns flips it into the neutral zone. Chased by Graham Pugh. Graham comes back around, picks it up. Cheetah Blood moving through the neutral zone. Knocks it all the way into the offensive zone, deep into the offensive zone. He's not going to go up on it either. Easton steps up. They're able to keep it in. Graham skating side to side. Phoenix send it out. Easton now will take it. Easton knocks it up deeper into the neutral zone. 43 seconds left. They get a shot off, knocked down by Henry. And Elijah knocks it on away. Phoenix with it again, trying to work through the center, working around Graham, working around Henry. Henry takes it away. Henry tripped up as he had it. Graham and Henry in a scrum right along the boards along with Keegan. We're back off the penalty kill. And Bulls able to clear it all the way out of the zone. 16 seconds left. Phoenix have it, taking around their own net. Keegan chasing into the corner. Try to change directions. The Phoenix now, 7 seconds left. Phoenix working into the offensive zone. Hayes in good position, knocks it down with his feet. Hayes works it through his own legs. And we have the end of regulation. I don't know what we do here. Do we play another 5 minutes?
Or we just go to a shootout. We aren't sure. Coaches are on the ice, refs are talking. We don't really know what to do here. I do see 5 minutes on the clock. It looks like it's going to be 4-on-4 if I read the officials' hand gestures correctly.
Well, you know, NHL rules, they throw 3-on-3.
Yeah.
And I like that. It opens up the ice a ton. But the 4-on-4 here in youth, I think, would be even better just because they can't cover as much ice as the professionals, obviously.
So who are we pulling out here? I think I see Henry Arns, Keegan Brennan.
Henry, Hayes, Ethan, and Hayes.
And, of course, Elijah.
Elijah, man. Whew. Nerves of steel right here. You know, they say hockey players have ice in their veins. For a moment like this, you have to.
That's right.
I got ice in my veins too, except they're just frozen right now.
Yeah, it's kind of cold in here.
Off the face-off, Henry gets tied up with a stick, but he ends up with it, sends one back to Ethan. Ethan flips one up, looking for Keegan. Unable to connect as the Phoenix were able to come away with it. They get a shot off. Elijah looks it all the way in. Glove save.
Boy likes to flash that leather.
Hey, keep saving it like that. Flash it all day long. Keegan skating around. Finally finds a good spot. Henry takes the face off again. Wins it going forward. Gets over to Keegan. Keegan lost it at the feet of one of the Phoenix players. Keegan with it. Keegan working forward. Henry skating with him. Keegan lost it just as he was trying to get across the blue line, and now defense coming back away. Henry pokes this one away. He looks up. He's got Keegan standing at the red line. Henry sizing up his opponent. Works around one. Henry trying to skate through another and lost it. They get a shot off, and Elijah jumps on top of it. So far, the Phoenix 2 shots to 0 in 45 seconds time with this 4-on-4 overtime hockey.
Bulls fans cheering Elijah on a lot. It's that one fan that nobody's claiming.
That's right. Hey, she is positive, I'll tell you that. Graham Pugh knocks one down. Hayes gets it on his stick. He looks up. He sent the cross-ice pass over to Graham just off the edge of his stick. Connects with a Phoenix player. But we are able to clear the zone. Phoenix now tried to dump it back in. Caleb Duro knocks it up to the red line. Phoenix with it again, trying to come into the offensive zone. Graham Pugh will not let him come. Uncontested. Graham knocks it away to Caleb. Caleb changes direction, looks up, sends one up the boards. They get a shot off, bouncing puck, and Elijah Cole hops on top of it.
.344 left.
So
Sorry,
Easton
my
and Remy
timer is
in
totally
on
not
defense.
set. I should have reset it.
Gus Federley and Henry Arns skating forward. Puck goes Henry's way. Henry pushes it all the way forward again. Easton now picks it up, dumps it into the neutral zone. Phoenix trying to center a pass up for somebody, and Henry Arns picks it off. But as he's trying to leave the zone with it, Kim, the captain for the Phoenix, knocks it away. Phoenix still in the zone. Henry knocks it out. Henry working along the boards. We haven't spent any time in the offensive zone. Henry has it right in front of the net. Henry flips one up. It's loose in front of the net. White jersey's diving on top of it. Phoenix have possession of it. Henry skating back, looking for some relief. Graham Pugh hops out on the ice. Some fresh legs. Graham tries to knock it away. You can tell these boys are tired, all of them, both teams. And, I mean, they are just digging deep. Shot comes up, bounces up. Graham Pugh finds it in the corner. Graham sends one up the boards. Goes right to a Phoenix player, takes another shot off the post. Remy Uptain picks this one up behind his own net. He's looking for Graham. He's got Graham straight ahead. Remy's going to skate it up. He's got Gus Federley over there, too. Graham getting shoved around. Remy takes it all the way in himself, takes a shot off the goalie's legs. Gus tries to center one. Can't find it on his stick. Just keeps getting knocked away off of it. Graham Pugh comes around. Phoenix coming the other direction. Remy and Del Bosco both in good position. Elijah makes the initial save. Remy picks up the loose change. Remy coming up. Remy sends it over to Easton. Easton passes over to Graham. Nate Key enters the game. Graham working through the center. Graham takes a shot. Loose in front of the net. Still bouncing. Still spinning. Oh, wow. What a save by that goalie. Phoenix now coming away. Captain Kim bringing it all the way in. Del Bosco trying to push him out. Digging deep. They take a centering shot. Elijah covers. Oh, a minute 34 left in this game. What a
nail
game.
biter. I thought Graham Pugh was going to send that one home. I really
did too. Man, and that goalie, what a save down there. That puck was spinning in front of the net, and nobody could get to it. We had a fifth guy. That was in. So Hayes back on the ice along with Keegan. Hayes flips one up right through the middle of the ice to a waiting Henry Arns, who's almost at the center dot. Henry waiting for Keegan to get around him. He gets tripped up by his own man. A little friendly fire there, and we'll have an offsides on the Bulls. Keegan looking like he had lost an edge and trying to regain his balance. Hopped right in front of Henry. Henry tried to hop over him. So off the face-off, Henry has it. Trying to work around one, gets tripped up. Defense on their heels. Hayes, the only man back. Hayes knocks one off. Ethan comes in to help him out. Ethan behind his own net. They get a center pass off. Hayes knocks it with his stick. Gets it over to Henry. Henry flips one out, and we should have an icing on this as Henry had enough on it, but it looks like it's trying to die on us. It does make it all the way.
Oh, that's garbage. That
So
had stopped.
54.3 left
Marta,
here in this game.
Marta Cataldo, I did not reset the clock for the 5-minute overtime period that we're in, so that's why.
54.3 seconds left.
Yeah.
For those of you at home looking at the other clock, it's going to be Hayes, Graham, Ethan, and Henry all out on the ice for the Bulls. Graham taking the face off. Graham pushes it forward to get a shot off. Goes through everybody's legs, but somehow misses the goal. They are shooting, though. Elijah knocks that one away with a stick. And we're going to be on a penalty kill as soon as we touch it. Hayes touches it with no stick. And so now, for 35.2 seconds left in this game, we're going to have Ethan Buck headed to the box. So we will have 4-on-3 hockey for 35.2 seconds left in this overtime. Graham Pugh, Henry Arns, and Hayes Hallman. Henry takes it. He's just got to kill. 30 seconds. Henry shoves one all the way down, and we should have an icing. That's going to help as we're all the way down to 25 seconds. They stopped it at 24.3, but it should have been 25 and some change. So the 3 guys on the ice have played a ton this weekend. Coach Arns telling them to chunk it up the boards if they get it. They get a shot off. Oh, my goodness, off the face-off. It just went wide. Hayes has it, though. Hayes flips one through the center. Goes down. They are able to clear it. Graham Pugh has it. Graham skating through the center. He's got Henry right there with him. He flips it over to Henry over on the right side. Sorry, left side. Henry now trying to get a handle on it. 4 seconds left, and we have a penalty.
Wow.
With 2.5 seconds left.
On the Phoenix, it'll be 3-on-3 for 2 seconds. What a game. This is just crazy.
Bulls have an opportunity here to basically win the face-off, which Graham Pugh is so good at doing. He can win it back, and if he can win it back and get a shot off, Bulls have a chance. And we should have the end of regulation here as nobody won that face-off clean. So I'm not sure what we do. We played an extra 5 minutes, and we're all tied up at 1 in a championship game.
There's got to be a shootout.
I would think that this is where it goes. And, of course, the Phoenix best players and the Bulls best players are all exhausted.
Up team's holding up 3-something. There we go, shootout. Best out of 3.
All right.
Henry Arns setting up for the Bulls.
So Henry Arns will be the first one out. Henry skating forward with it. Henry puts one in the net. Come on, Elijah Cole. Your turn to show off.
Back up, Elijah.
No.
Elijah staying steady. Works around, and he works him to the left and puts one in.
It's okay. He made him challenge.
That's right. So headed out for the Bulls for the second shot. It's going to be Hayes Hallman. Hayes bringing the shot in. He shuts it right into the goalie's chest. Tried not to get fancy there and just put it right on him. So Elijah Cole Got to have the game-winning save here.
That's game.
And that's game. Phoenix wins. Well, no, they get 3. They
Why?
get 3. Well, because Graham could make this one, and they could miss their next one.
They still have 2, and we have 1.
If Graham makes this one, then we have 2. So Graham bringing it in.
Right.
Graham off the end of his stick. Now the Phoenix win. So great effort there by the Bulls. Man, that's a ton of pressure on all those guys that just took those shots, and they'd been playing their hearts out. Hats off to the Bulls. That's a heartbreaker, but the Phoenix held their own all season long. They destroyed us. I won't say they destroyed us. They had their game all year long. And, man, for the Bulls to put it to them like this in the last game of the season, for it to come down to a shootout. I know it didn't end the way the Bulls wanted it, but hats off to these kids playing an incredible weekend. Hats off to the Phoenix. Congratulations on a fantastic season. So we'll see you guys next year. Again, please, if you feel so inclined, scan that QR code that comes up at the end, and please donate to the BHM Hockey page. Every donation goes to BHM Hockey and goes towards more equipment and better stuff. So go Bulls! Great season.